All right, world, what's happening? I got some funny news. So I live in Anaheim. This is Disneyland, by the way. I know you guys probably can't see it because it's closed. But anyways, this might point some things out. This is across the street from Disneyland. So anyways, Disneyland decided to use their employee parking lot for a vaccine center. Okay, so I have to tell you guys a couple things. I was in the medical field for almost 19 years. There's a couple of problems here. Okay, CDC, the WHO, and all that other crap, WHO, and then you got Joseph Piss Pants, not my president, Biden, the communist regime. All right, so I'm laughing at you fools who are going out there because it says they're giving out vaccines today. Okay, first of all, A, you're an idiot. Because if you go out and get a vaccine for something you don't know what it's curing, and I know President Trump had the enactment for what was it called? Operation Warp Speed. And Pfizer and these other companies who have billions of dollars in lawsuits, almost trillions of dollars in lawsuits. If you guys were to pay attention before all this shit happened, you would know the truth. I do because I've been following it for so long. Pfizer used to buy up companies and tear them apart so they wouldn't have competition or shut them down because they didn't want competition. It's kind of like the batteries in your car. Back in the days, batteries in cars used to last 50 years. People realized, well, why are we doing that when we can give them a 2, 3, 4 year and make them buy more? Okay. Pfizer and those companies do the same shit. They don't care about you. They care about money. Okay? Now here's the other jacked up thing. What's the difference between an outdoor facility and an indoor facility? I'll give you 5 seconds. Matter of fact, push pause, think about it, put an answer in the script, and then post it, and then press play. 3, 4, 5. All right. Indoor facility can be controlled environment, which means I could have air that's filtered. Secondly, no bugs. Third, no spread or contamination of any other diseases or viruses. You guys are driving up with your vehicles, which are probably dirty, fuzz and all kinds of other things inside your vehicle. Yes, they're going to give you a swab. They're going to freaking wipe it down with alcohol and they're going to inject you. Whoopee. What about the medication they're touching? They're going to grab their glove. They're going to grab the vial, which has been cross-contaminated with many others. And I'm willing to bet you they're not going to be snapping glove after every single freaking patient. There could be 10,000 patients. And how many nurses are probably going to be there? Oh, probably about 20, 30. Let's just say there's 30. So for 10,000 patients, you're going to have 300,000 gloves. Yeah. Take that back. Yeah, no, I'm right. It's not going to happen. They're not going to do it. And for every vial, they're going to use it multiple doses most likely. And yes, they're going to wipe off the top, but again, it's not a controlled environment. So guess what? A lot of you guys are going to get cross-contamination. The media and Google and all them, they won't tell you this shit. You want to know why? Because again, they don't care. As long as you get what they tell you to get, the vaccine, get the facts, get the facts, get the facts. Now here's the other thing. Now they got that documentation, that paperwork. Those physicians aren't your physicians, or those nurses are not your physicians. So how are they going to get the information from those places? Is there a computer they're going to transmit the information to your physician? Hell no! They're going to give you a sticker. Here you go, you got the vaccine. Well, what's the lot number? What's this? What's the expiration date? Where's the ice boxes you guys have it in? How long has it been sitting out for? There's all kinds of questions that millions of you never ask because you only believe the media. The media even said it was supposed to rain on Thursday. It didn't. Then they said it's going to rain on Friday. It didn't. Then they said it was going to shower Friday night. Thunderstorms. Didn't. The media lies so much, they don't even know how to tell the truth. You think they give a crap? No. And they're not even held responsible for any of this stuff. And they're going to tell you, oh, Fauci and all these other guys, they know so much because they've been doing it for so long. Fauci hasn't touched a patient in 20 years. That would be like you going to a mechanic who's like 90 years old who hasn't touched a car since he was 70. You think his mind's all there? Fauci's old as hell. Why would I trust Fauci? Why would I trust any of them who have never touched a patient? Excuse me. I wouldn't. Just because you can read a book doesn't mean you're smarter than me. I could read the same book. Guess what? I might come to a different conclusion. It's like the Bible. People need to understand this. The Bible, many people go to church, right? Not everybody, but many people do. Here's the other thing that used to piss me off when I went to church. If you went from Christian church to Catholic church to a different type of church and so forth, it's not the same Bible. And it used to confuse me, and I was growing up, and that's why I walked away from the churches. Because if you said there's only one God, then there should only be one Bible. Interesting how there's so many different variations and so many different religions and so forth. Oh, but Christianity is the only one. Are you sure about that? Because the Bible was written by Jewish people, and from what I was told, Jewish people, the originals, were not Christians. So what is the truth? There's lies after lies after lies. People need to wake up. So say I went to a Christian church and then a Catholic church. They might read the same Bible, but they have different definitions of what certain scripts mean to them. And that's one thing I used to laugh at is they don't read the whole Bible when you go to church. They pick a section out of the book and they run with it. It's your job to read the Bible. And then you have Bible class, and then they want to ask you what your interpretation of it is, and then they correct you when you're wrong. Well, technically, the interpretation of this means this. Really, how do you know? Because it's like a movie. You might read a book from Tom Clancy, and in your mind, you depict a certain person. Like, for example, what is that movie with Tom Cruise who was in it? Isn't one of Tom Clancy's books written about that? What was that movie called? I'm drawing a blank right now. It'll come back to me later, and I do apologize. Well, in the book, he's like 6'4", 6'5". Tom Cruise is 5'8". So that's your interpretation of a giant. Okay. That's a tall guy. Sure, buddy. Tom Cruise is old compared to the character in the book. Wow, I almost had the name of the movie. People need to start waking up. Really waking up. And you guys should be pushing back on this narrative. Look, we had the virus supposedly from 2019, October, November. Okay. We're now January 23rd of 2021. I'm willing to bet you every single person, if COVID even exists, already had it. Why would you need the vaccine then if your body already fought it off and whooped its ass? That doesn't make any sense. That's like getting a vasectomy, releasing whatever you have to release, going back to the doctor. The doctor tells you, by the way, you can't get anybody pregnant. There's no more sperm or semen inside of your ejaculation. You're free. You go back a month later, still the same thing. And then a year later, they tell you, by the way, you got to start wearing condoms because you might get someone pregnant. What? Why would I need to wear a condom if I can't get anyone pregnant? I don't know, my name is Fauci, and this is what I come up with. This is my conclusion. That's the dumbest freaking thing ever. I'm already wearing a seatbelt in my vehicle when I drive. Next thing you know, they're going to tell me to wear a full bodysuit and a freaking helmet. Just so I don't hit my head on my steering wheel or so the bag doesn't blow my face off. Well, then why is the bag there for? Well, so you don't smash the steering wheel. Okay. Then why would I need to wear a helmet then? Well, so because the bag might destroy your face. Then take the bag out. Do you guys understand what's going on? Most of you guys are still asleep. You haven't woken up yet. It's like slavery. I listen to this bullshit. My people, no, motherfucker, not your people. Your ancestors, most likely, but you are not going through it. You're not dealing with it. And by the way, lots of people have been slaves. Whites, Asians, Hispanics. The list goes on and on. Some people longer than others. Whites were slaves for 10,000 years. You don't hear white people going, I want my reparations! I want my reparations! No, you don't. I've always noticed that it's the people with the lower education, or even if they do have an education, let's just say the lower IQ, are the ones out there causing the most problems. It's just insane. I see people wearing masks when they're in the car by themselves. There's nobody with you. How are you going to get it? And why are we still wearing a mask? We shouldn't have to. Look, Biden didn't even wear a fucking mask inside a government building, people. He basically slapped you in the face and told you to suck his dick. He dictated to you. He did the fucking Nazi salute right to your face. That's how stupid most of you are. And you're going to sit there, oh, but he's the greatest ever. Then how come there's so many down votes? How come so many people, even Antifa's out there, still protesting saying F Biden? That means nobody really voted for him. That means less than 15% of the population voted for him. They lie. They constantly lie to your face. I'm going to laugh when more and more people die or get cerebral palsy or all these other problems from this vaccine. And it's going to be a sad laugh. Because I do laugh when I see ignorance and stupidity out there. Look at this moron. It's an uncomfortable laugh. Because I'm going to start seeing a bunch of people walking around like this. I got the vaccine now. I can't get COVID anymore. Yeah, and you can't get anybody pregnant either. Guess what? Gene pool's done for you. Matter of fact, I'm kind of glad. Because a bunch of other normies are going to start looking at me and saying, God damn it, he looks handsome now. And I'm the ugliest guy on the planet. Speaking of, I lost my true love, I'm still hurt. And I hope to God she doesn't get it. I won't force my kid to get it either. And if you guys grab my child and poke her, I will take that fucking needle and jab it in your throat and I will fucking pump it. Make sure you get the facts first. As a matter of fact, if you're going to start poking people, Biden, Newsom, all of you fucks, I want you to stand right in front of me. If you're going to vaccinate my child, I'm going to take that same syringe, I'm going to refill it with that same vial, and I'm going to jab all of you too. Because if she goes down, you go down with her. And this isn't a fucking joke either. I don't care if you have 25,000 strong standing next to you. I will tear them apart to get to you to make sure you get vaccinated with the same vial, same lot number, same dose. Don't play this game with me because I know most of you didn't even get it anyways. You got a placebo. You think I don't know about this? Lots of you don't know shit because you don't do research. Because you don't care. And it's sad. You know, I used to look around and think, we have a lot of smart people around. No, we don't. We have a lot of dumb people around who follow orders. And the sad part is you guys talk so much shit about President Trump. Look, you followed a dictator named Biden and Newsom. They're doing the KKK salute right now. BLM is part of it. They're part of the KKK. 99% of BLM are all white. But you guys don't know that. You guys are like, no, they're all black. Not every video I've seen. Not every march I've watched. There's only a couple black people in there. 1, 2, maybe 5 out of hundreds of people. This is disgusting, people. I'm disgusted with a lot of you. I don't even know what to say anymore. You know, a lot of you keep saying, oh, Jesus Christ is going to come. He's going to be our Savior. He's come for his people. Which people is he going to come for? You're already dead. You're already dead. He can't come for dead people. He's not going to come for a zombie either. He's probably just going to say, fuck it, blow the whole goddamn planet up. Burn it. A meteor already hit once and destroyed everything on here. That's another thing. Speaking of the Bible, you guys want to talk about the Bible? Really? Adam and Eve. Adam was created first, and Eve came after. Where were the T-Rexes at? Where were the Stegosaurus? Huh? Tyrannosaurus Rex, raptors. Where were all of them at? I didn't see them listed in the Bible. Not one of them. Again, these are the reasons why I kind of walked away from religion. If an asteroid already hit us once and wiped the planet out, do you think the government's protecting us from shit like that? No. They don't give a fuck. Why would they? All they want is money and power. And they're going to be able to easily get it now because once they wipe out more of you, they're going to have more power. Now that's the other funny thing. Remember before this election, if you guys, anybody were paying attention, President Trump kept saying there was like 20 or 30 million illegals here in the U.S. He said it was 20. What did the Democrats say? No, it's not. It was like 3 million. But now Biden wants to allow 11 million to become legal citizens. They lied to you again. See, wake up. Wake up. There's more than 11 million. He knows there's like 15 to 20 million. Why is he only allowing 11 million to become legal citizens instantly? Because those are the ones that he wanted to vote for him. Those are the ones that are pushing for him. And once they become legal citizens, guess what, you illegals? Now you're going to be treated like the rest of us. And all the other illegals that are going to come in are going to take your fucking job. Bye. Bye, illegals. Don't get pissed off at me. Get pissed off at the guy you voted for. And secondly, you shouldn't even vote anyways. You don't live in this country. How would you like it if 11 million Americans went to your fucking country and voted? How would you feel? You'd be pissed. You'd be wanting to kick our teeth in. With this whole open border eventually going to happen, that's what's going to happen. We're going to start migrating to your fucking countries and vote. We'll go to Canada. We'll go to Mexico. We'll go to Brazil. We'll go to fucking El Salvador. We'll just vote like crazy. Fuck you guys. How does that sound? We'll go to China. We'll take 100 million of us and just fucking vote. I'm willing to bet you'll be fucking shitting all over us. You're going to hate us. Just the ignorance. The fucking ignorance. Oh, but I go to your country because I want a better life. Everyone wants a better life. You know, if you stand your ground, defend what you believe in, you'll have a better life. Fight for your freedom. Fight for your rights. You guys don't even do that. You guys are fucking cowards and pussies. No one's going to fight for you. Eventually this country is going to walk away from it because there's going to be no one left. And you're going to come over here for what? See, the thing is, when I was growing up as a kid, here's a story I remember. People were told that in Florida, there's the Fountain of Youth. Millions went over there. There was no Fountain of Youth. There's a shit ton of gators, though. Was it just to produce, to allow people to move over there? To build up their economy? Probably. It was probably a joke. People rushed to California because of the whole gold rush. What happened? Eventually, no more gold. Did people leave? No, they didn't. Why not? Because they got stuck. Or they kept thinking, I'm going to get more gold. I'm going to get more gold. Oh, I'm going to find it. I just got to keep digging. You eventually run out. It's like water. If we keep going to the same freaking lake to drink the water, eventually it runs dry. What are you going to do? You're going to ask the government to fill it up? They're going to laugh at you. Tell you, we'll work on it. Matter of fact, we'll create a society of people or a group of people and we'll investigate what we can do, which means they're going to take your tax dollars and shove it back up their own butthole, but they're going to do it a different way. Instead of actually just taking money right out of your face, they're going to take it right out of your pocket, put it to another bank, collect more interest, and then shove it right up their own ass. That's all they're doing. And you're never going to get that freaking lake filled. Ever. Because they don't care. They don't live in your society. Why would they care? It's not affecting them. That's the thing, is we need to drag them out of their houses and make them live in our neighborhood so they can see what goes on. And if they can't survive in it, then guess what? Things need to be changed. The problem is you guys keep electing these same idiots who don't reside in your neighborhood, who have never struggled. When has Biden ever struggled? Ever? How about Newsom? How about Cuomo? None of them ever have. They don't know what it's like to live off $1 a day. They don't know what it's like to be in the middle of a crowd fighting for toilet paper. They don't know it. They're in their high houses laughing their asses off at you people. And you're too stupid to understand. Oh, but they support the LGBTQRSTL. No, they don't. They don't. Ask them. You know what? If Newsom's going to push a bill that we have to date a freaking, let's just say a transgender, how come he's not marrying one? Tell him to divorce his wife and marry a fucking guy. And we want to see him live getting fucked in the ass. Tell Cuomo the same thing. Don't push a bill if you don't do it yourself. Don't support something if it's not true in your heart. What, they're going to vote these people in? Oh, because they're transgender, because they're this, because of that. Then go out with them. Date them. Have sex with them. Then I'll believe you. And we want to see it record. We want to see the whole thing. Matter of fact, we want 100 people watching. Independent, not liberals, not Republicans, independent people standing there watching. And if they can't do it, then they don't deserve it. I guarantee you they'll get so pissed they're going to put my ass in jail because they don't want to hear that shit. That puts them on the spot. How about Biden? Biden wants to push for it. Make him do it. How about make his kids do it? How about Kamala? Make her do the same thing. Or Kamala. Make them. They won't do it. They want you to do it. It's called reflecting or deflecting. No, not me. Only you. You have the problem. I don't. I have friends. That don't mean shit. It's like those people, well, I can't be racist because I have black friends. Yeah, we all have black friends, Hispanic friends, Asian friends. Here's the thing, have any of you dated outside your race? That's what makes a difference. That's another thing too. You guys want to talk about racism? I laugh my ass off when I hear it from certain people. Oh, you don't know because you've never gone through it. Really? I haven't gone through it. Shows how little you know. There's so much shit out there. You people are just ignorant. Oh, it's like they say, you can fix ugly, you just can't fix stupid. You know what? I'm out. If this video gets taken down, I don't give a shit. I don't make money off anything anyways. I make money with my hands, with my brain. You guys can beg for $1, beg for a nickel, beg for a penny, or go suck these people's dicks to get what you want. Or you can go sell your body like most of you have with those stupid websites trying to get $1. I mean, even these dating websites, you got people out there, oh, I'm looking for a friend, but do you have money to help me pay my bill? Bitch, please. Get a job. This isn't a job. It's a dating site looking for people trying to meet others. That was another thing. Rosie, I love you so much. I was out there on those websites, a couple of them, catching scammers and closing their accounts. One big one you guys got to be careful with, OkCupid. It's a fucked up site. Asian Match, Asian Feels, those are also scam sites. I get wind from certain people and they tell me to investigate it, and I do. That's one of my side hustles. I love it. I get a kick out of it. My ex used to get pissed too because I used to take down these scam artists who used to send me emails. Oh, I'm a rich investor and I'm trying to get my money across to your country. I used to shut them down. Back in the early 2000s. She used to hate what I used to do. I get a kick out of it. I'll still keep doing it to the day I die. Yeah, this is my face. So what? Whatever. To anyone out there, if you really want to know, my name is Aaron, also known as AA Ron. Do I fear anybody? Nope. Why should I? You don't fear me either, probably, right? You're going to act like you're a badass on the internet. I'm not. I'm a badass in real life. And yeah, I do have a chip on my shoulder sometimes. Do I love life? Yes. I like my freedom. When you take my freedom away and you take other people's freedoms away, that's when I get upset. When you start closing these shops down. See, basically what pisses me off the most, this is what really pisses me off. These poor kids. You fucked most of their lives up. Closing the parks, closing the schools, closing Knott's Berry Farm and Disneyland. These were outlets for these kids. We were always taught growing up, you need to learn to work well with others, learn to share. Well, for the last year, you took things away. You didn't share. You were stingy. You were selfish. These poor kids now are going to hate you. And when they get older and they find your kids, they're probably going to beat the shit out of them. Because they're going to realize your family fucked them up. And what are you going to do? Put them all on drugs? This is why you're pushing this back, because you want to fucking kill all of them before they fuck your family up. Because you know that's what's coming next. There are millions and millions of people that are going to be very upset. And there's only thousands of you. And you know the mob is coming. And that's what you're afraid of. You're going to try to control them. Twitter lost billions of dollars. Facebook lost billions of dollars. These companies are going to go down the tubes now. All of you guys. Because you destroyed people's lives. You don't know how to run a business. You guys are dictators. You guys want to control everything. You can't. There's certain things in life you just got to let go. The tiger's hungry, the lion's hungry. Whatever's closest, it's going to fucking eat. And if you just happen to be in front of the gazelle, guess what? Your lunch. You're the types of idiots that want to change their minds. I'm going to make him a vegan. Motherfucker's going to look at you and go ahead, you eat that salad, motherfucker. And once you're done, I'm going to eat your ass. That's where they get their fucking vegetables from the animals that ate them. Yeah, they don't need it. If you think about it, if I ate a cow, I basically ate grass too. How stupid are you? Oh, this just gets better and better by the minute. Rosie, I love you. I will always love you. I'm sorry. You don't understand me sometimes, but this is what goes through my mind. These are the things I deal with. I can't sit still sometimes. To the rest of you people who want to follow and be led like sheep, go ahead. Kill yourself. If that's what you want, I can't stop you. I really can't. We've tried to wake you up. We've tried to tell you to walk away. We've tried to tell you to open your mind. But you don't believe it. What you should have done when you bought those guns was put them to your head and blown your brains out. That's the sad part. You're afraid to pull the trigger. You want someone else to pull it for you. Unfucking believable. I would say I'd pray for you people, but there's not enough prayers. And I'm not going to waste a prayer on you anyways. Like I said, if God even exists, he probably does. People are going to hate me for it. He's probably going, fuck. It's too late. Too fucking late. But then again, if he truly exists, he would have wiped out Biden, Kamala, and all the rest of them before the election. So who's getting the last laugh now? Yeah, whatever. Good luck to you people. I'm out.